Hey, what's up YouTube? It is Melanie back with Melanie Loves Death Metal, and happy Record Store Day 2022. This is not a holiday by any means. Some people it might be. This is the first time I've ever participated in a Record Store Day, just calling that out there. Historically, I've never really gotten into it. I've never really made an attempt to go out and try and buy anything that releases today, and mostly because one, it's usually releases that I'm just not interested in, and two, if there is something that I actually would want to get, it was very doubtful that a store in my area would get it. The stores in my area pretty much don't have a whole lot of death metal, black metal. They're very good about carrying classic rock and then those, classic heavy metal titles or the bigger name bands like Megadeth, Metallica, Iron Maiden, stuff like that. And if I'm in the mood for buying something from that type of realm, if I'm looking for an Iron Maiden album, if I'm looking for a Led Zeppelin album, something like that, my stores almost always have them. Almost always have what I'm looking for in that regard. But when it comes to a specific black metal or death metal vinyl, it's selective. It's hard to find, and I don't always find what I need. So I did not have high hopes for this morning. So this morning I was set out to pick up two releases. I was able to get one, and I'll show that in a minute. But the other one that I actually really, really wanted was Opeth, My Arms, Your Hearse. I think that's like their third full length. Amazing album, one of my favorite Opeth albums. Goes for stupid prices on vinyl right now on Discogs. I've never been able to find it for a decent price, so they released a special version of that today, and I was like, I've got to try to get that. I've never cared about waking up early and going to a record store when they open, not since I was, in my teens and buying CDs. But I will try to get that today. So I did go to 4 stores today, and I came up empty-handed for that release. And I will be honest with you, I didn't have high hopes. The first store I went to, I saw the Opeth tag with the Record Store Day little thing over it saying that they had it, and then it was gone. So somebody had already got it before I got there, and I got there probably 20 minutes after they opened, so clearly there was another metalhead there that was wanting that one. The second store I went to, they didn't even carry it. The third store I went to, they did not carry it. The fourth store I went to, the final store, which I did not think that they would even remotely have it or even have any Opeth at all, because they don't really carry a whole lot of that type of metal. It's a lot more jazz, classic rock, pop music, rap, stuff like that. I walk in the door, I go back to the O section, I'm looking in the Record Store Day bins, I don't see it anymore. Thinking about maybe picking up a couple of CDs, which I did end up getting, because I did have them, I was shocked by it. And then as I'm walking out the door, I look over and there's a guy standing in line to check out, and he has the Opeth vinyl in his hand. I couldn't believe it. So I walked over to him and I go, was that the only one? And he goes, this was the only one. If I could have cried, I would have, but I did not. So I was like, well, that's it for my day. That just completely bummed me out. And this is why I don't generally participate in Record Store Day, because I knew this was going to happen. So I bought the CDs, I left. And I'm going to just scour the internet tomorrow after the Record Store Day is over. I think some international stores have already got it up on Discogs. I'm seeing that exact version like in Italy stores and stuff like that already. So their stores are probably coming to a close, and these are the ones that didn't sell. I may just buckle down and buy one, but I'm going to wait tomorrow to see if any of U.S. titles, U.S. stores come up, because that would be an easier buy, but I'm hoping I can get it then. So, but I did come out with one Record Store Day release that I did want to get today, and I had no intentions of buying that unless I couldn't find the Opeth. So that is exactly what happened, because the price of it was a little bit more than I would have wanted to pay normally. And then I bought one vinyl because I saw that they had it and I couldn't believe it. And then I got 2 CDs. So the 2 CDs I got were 2 Suffocation releases, Pinnacle of Bedlam, and then I forgot this one, of the Dark Light. Their 2 latest releases. I think this is their latest, and then this is the one right before it. I did not own these on CD, and I think this pretty much rounded off what I needed for the Suffocation discography. This one is a really nice digibook or digipack, which I don't generally like those, but it's a 3-fold with a nice booklet. And if you make a digipack, this is how you should do it. Eric, I'm talking to you. And it's really nice. And then obviously just a jewel case. So they were in perfect condition. So I snagged them. They were, no joke, $5 each, so I couldn't beat that. And I got these, so hey, I got some Suffocation CDs, so that was good. And then the big haul, the big thing that I was actually really pumped about that I saw, and this one store particularly does have a nice little death metal collection and black metal collection. It's very, very small. It's a very, very small section in the store. It's pretty tucked away too. People probably don't even go over to this section. But they tend to sometimes have things that are generally really good, like hard to find and good. And this particularly was for me. I was able to get Gorgoroth's Antichrist, True Norwegian Black Metal. I was shocked that they had this. I was totally shocked. And I for sure thought this was going to just be plain black vinyl. I didn't even open the jacket. It said it was brand new. I didn't even test it or anything. I just grabbed it as soon as I saw it. I was pumped, and it turns out it's white. So, yeah, I was psyched about this. This is one of my favorite black metal albums. I still listen to it all the time, and I've always wanted it on vinyl. I'm sure I could have gotten this at any point in time, but it's in pristine condition. They said it was brand new. When they got it, they've had it in their store for years. So, again, it was a nice little find. $26.99 is what I got it for. So it's from Soul Seller Records. I don't know the pressing number of it. But yeah, pretty cool. Was just couldn't believe it was white vinyl. I for sure thought it was going to be black, and I was totally happy with just having plain black vinyl. But so I definitely grabbed that. Saw that. So that ended up being a good thing today. I'm glad I grabbed that. But the Record Store Day release I got today is a compilation, Judas Priest compilation, Hero Hero. I think it's comps between I don't remember, British Steel and something else. I don't know. I can't remember. I just know it's a comps album. Generally, I probably wouldn't have gotten this on vinyl, but it was cool. You know, it's Judas Priest. I love Judas Priest. I have all of their albums on CD. So this is the only vinyl I have of Judas Priest. But I think the thing that was a selling point for me is that it has this like emboss cover. Such a sucker for stupid shit like that. It has on this side too. And then it's a really nice gatefold. And then it is a nice color vinyl of red for one. Of course, it's probably a pain in the ass to fit in. And then the other one is blue. So that's my Record Store Day buy. Probably shouldn't have got it because, like I said, it's just a compilation. It's not anything crazy, but Judas Priest. Why not? That's all that I have. Did anybody else participate today? Did anybody else get anything that they wanted? If anybody got the Opeth album and you want to sell it to me, hit me up on Instagram. That's all I have, you guys, today. Have a great weekend. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one.